Welcome back to the Sprucegate Modeling. Today will be a review of Stalingrad Miniatures 135th Volksstrum in Action set. It is a set containing 6 resin figures, and I will be going over each of them individually. Overall, I'd say that I definitely recommend this set. It's really great. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but yeah, let's get started. Alright, so first off, we have a Panzerfaust Toting Old Man. Excellent casting quality, as you can see here. He is in 7 pieces, helmet, head, 2 arms, Panzerfaust, and his body. 6. And yeah, casting quality here is absolutely excellent. It looks like the fit will go over really well. The Panzerfaust is slightly bent on the mold, but other than that, I'd say it's good. The helmet isn't actually supposed to be on his head, and as you can see here, he has a leg wound from shrapnel of an artillery shell that is very well defined on the resin casting, as is his coat, which is, it flows really well. Great posing here, and the fabric is molded very thin, looks very nice. Yeah, the arms look like they will fit really well. He'll be reaching up, calling for aid. It looks like I might need a little bit of sanding just to get a little casting nub off that one, but other than that, I think we'll be good. The Panzerfaust, like I said, is slightly bent. Shouldn't be too hard to remove from the casting block, and the bench should get straightened out pretty easily. The helmet is molded nice and thin, and it has a liner included, which is rare. It's because it's not supposed to be on his head, and the head is beautifully molded. He's balding, and the little hair he has left is very well defined, as is his facial structure, and the ears, really well defined, very well casted and sculpted. This figure, if it sets a precedent for the rest of the set, definitely good. All right, so next is 2 figures. This is a boy hauling a wounded officer who appears to have been concussed by a shell blast off of the battlefield. So this comes in slightly more pieces because it's 2 figures, and as you can see here, the coat on this is one of the things that I really love, is very well cast and very realistically folded. The boy is grabbing the officer by the coat and hauling him away, and the way that that's defined is very well done, as is the coat resting on the ground. The boy itself is up to resin figure standards. There's not a whole ton of detail on him because he's just wearing a standard uniform, late war uniform, but well defined. I look forward to shading it. We've got the arm of the boy here, and we've got a folded cap that is the officer's cap that's supposed to be on the ground. We have the officer's weapon, and we have the heads, which again are very well defined. This is the officer's head. Looks really great, I'd say. Yeah, that's definitely great. The boy's head, the expression is very well done. Really a look of desperation, which is beautifully captured, as is the cap, which is molded onto his head. I really look forward to painting this. Again, I'm not totally sure what I'm going to do with this figure set yet, but wow, really great. Alright, so yeah, other than that, we have the officer's weapon. There isn't a weapon included for the boy. Not a big deal. Well cast. That one should be even easier to remove from the casting block than the Panzerfaust. We also have a little set of binoculars, which are better molded than any plastic ones I've ever seen. That's a little thing, but always helps. Overall, these 2 figures will fit together. The fit could be an issue, but I think it'll be great. Here we've got another older Volksstrum soldier. This one also has a Panzerfaust, but this one hasn't been hit yet. This is actually an old World War I style helmet. No liner for this one because it's supposed to be on his head. And the crouching pose here is very, very interesting. He seems to be aiming the Panzerfaust while crouching, either under or behind something. Really great posing on this set so far. One of the things that I've really enjoyed. So he comes in, I think, 7 pieces or 6 pieces. Because he's got the Panzerfaust, which includes both of his hands, and it has the raised sight, which I always missing on Panzerfausts. I love that they caught it here. We've got the head, which you then have to attach the helmet to. Well molded, should fit very well into the helmet and onto the body, up to resin standards. So yeah, here you can see the body itself is also very well molded. I love the folds on the jacket, and I especially actually love the molding on the bread bag. Very, very well done. Like I said, the head is very nice. Here's a closer look at it. It includes the helmet straps, which are very well defined. Something that's missing on a lot of plastic figures is well defined helmet straps. You've got the helmet, like I said, it's an older World War I model. Interesting choice to include it. Definitely adds a little bit of flavor. Yeah, this mini is great too. And the last one, the second to last one, the friend of the Panzerfaust wielder, also wielding an older rifle. He's standing up as well. Has a look of surprise on his face, and he also has the bread bag, and I must say I am obsessed with the way these bread bags are molded. Very, very well done. This guy, looks really, really great. I think that his posing, it doesn't look that dramatic as a lot of the other ones in the set, but it's equally as realistic, which I really, really like. He's also got, I think, a canteen that you got to put on later. And his weapon is very well molded. There's a slight warp, but nothing I shouldn't be able to get out. And this guy is wearing a cap, which is molded straight onto the head. Head is up to standards with the rest of the set. As in to say, very, very well done. Again, really great casting on this figure, and very well sculpted and posed. Overall, I think these figures are looking really, really nice. All right, so there we are. We only didn't cover one figure, which is a single-piece figure who appears to have been killed by the blast that wounded his 2 friends. And I highly suggest this set. If you look at any of the casting, it's very well done. I found one air bubble in the entire set, and it's on the underside of someone's neck. It won't even be noticeable once I've assembled the figures. They caught a lot of details that I feel like other manufacturers have missed or, skimped on. Most notably for me, the aiming sight on the Panzerfaust. I feel like with plastic figures, you almost never see that raised, even in a firing position. And yeah, here you can really see from above the really nice folding on the cloth that is done, and the really, really well cast thin cloth. I'd say whoever sculpted these, really, really amazing job. And the casting is also definitely up to standards. I would definitely give this set a solid recommendation. I'll be painting it up pretty soon, hopefully. Looks really nice. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.